Hello, I am Sandeep. This is tutorial or lab session for the Bachelor of Computer Application students. In this tutorial, we are learning Microsoft Excel. The skills that you will learn have been acquired by me while working in different institutions at different capacities. So work experience is being used to help you out to solve some common problems that you face when you are working for an organization. Here you have been provided with a names list. The basic function that is required is sorting them in ascending order. You go for the data tab. If you are on the home tab, you need to change the tab to data tab. Press this button to sort it according to the alphabetical order. You can sort it using colors, values as input variable, the variable on which we need to sort on, and the order can be chosen, and the location can also be defined. Anyway, we have sorted our data. Second, you might want to split the data. You need names, first names and surnames separate. So you can do that by selecting the data. Then again in the same data tab, go for text to columns. Delimit is needed and choose the option space. Notice when I click on space, the line drawn between them is according to the space between the two words, and it separates the words and gets us the words in the names separately. So again we have done something new. Second task will be randomizing these names. Suppose we have got these names in ascending order, we want to randomize again or get some random order. We will use random function. So you will click on the adjacent column, a cell next to the cell of a name. You go for formulas, go for maths formulas, try to find the random function. This hints to random function. Hover over it and there will be a tip window opening up and explaining that yes, this is random number generator function. It is an inbuilt function. You choose it and you press OK. Since you have executed it by pressing enter, you have got your random numbers. I will move my cursor on the bottom left right corner. My cursor changes, and then using that tip I press my index finger on mouse button and drag down with the mouse to fill all the cells with the same command. Notice the numbers are different because this is generating a random number. Now click on any one of the cell and then use your sort function. Notice these names are arranged in alphabetical order, but as soon as you press the sort button, having pressed on the number, all the data will be arranged according to ascending order as done in the column I. This is I column and that is H column. So all the names are now randomized and we have achieved our task of randomizing the names. Third thing that you can do is, if you have got this data and now you want to put the surnames back again, how will you do that? So Preet has a surname as Geet. So you can either press your index finger by changing the cursor again while you hover over it and drag it and put it like this. But doing it for all will take time. So the faster method is automating it with a formula. What you can do is press, just single press, go to formula and then lookup reference, go for vertical lookup. Now the dialog box has opened. What we will do is we will choose the lookup value, which is this. We need to find surname for this first name. Then we need to choose the table array. We will select the database, which is this. From this database, we need to find the surname, and notice that this database needs to be constant, so we will apply $sign in front of the cell and row indicators so that this database is always same whenever we copy it in some other place. Copy what? Copy this formula in some other cell. That's what we will do for other names. Later on that, first complete, let us complete writing this formula. The column index number from the database from which we need to pull out the cast or the second name is column B, and you can number it as 2. So A stands for first column, B stands for column 2. As soon as we write 2 here, see, I delete, I write, you see the surname flashing here. That means you have written the formula correctly. To foolproof your formula, you choose this option in which exact match will be given if you write a false here and press OK. Notice you have been provided with the surname, which is here. It has been picked up from this database and put against the correct name. Now freely you hover your mouse over the bottom right corner. Your mouse color, the pointer color will invert, and then press your index finger, drag your mouse down and fill all the values like this, and release your mouse button, the values will be filled. Notice all the surnames have been correctly picked up from the database. So these are some techniques that you can do to process your data. I used these when random lists of names were received while they filled their fees at college. So this was the order in which they filled their fees. Only first names were there, unsorted were them. So what I needed to do was collect the amounts in correct places, what amounts of tuition fees they bear, and what names they should go against. Anyway, so this skill is a good one to finish this small introduction to Microsoft Excel, which is a very powerful tool and should be learned as basics when you are a computer operator or computer engineer or a computer application expert. Thank you.